I'm gonna give y'all an update. So, what's today? October 2023. I don't know how often I'll be going live. I'm just being honest, don't know. And I don't know how often I will post videos on YouTube at this moment. Don't know. But I do plan to. I've been recording things, but the time it takes for me to record it, edit it, post it. That's why some of these things hadn't come out. If I didn't say it properly. But my main reason for doing this video is to share with y'all that my activity has picked up on Facebook, and even though my activity on YouTube has been high lately, it's decreased. It's due to the cold season coming and me not transitioning yet from my studio room where I would mainly do my recordings to my room again. When I do that, maybe I'll be going back live more, but I haven't done it yet if I'm gonna do it. So I'll probably be away for a little bit, but I'm posting on Facebook the things I learn. So if you want to keep up with me, Facebook is a place that you can see me, sharing what I've learned from me doing my What Did God Say Only readings and studies and stuff like that. Excuse me, my daily goals have increased, which are spiritual, but my spiritual ones anyway. I did want to share them, but I haven't done any videos specifically on those topics. And a lot of videos that I try to do just don't come out right. So they never come out. Which that's not always a bad thing. But I did want to say to y'all, since I won't be reading as much for now live, stay spiritually fed. Do whatever you got to do in that area to stay spiritually fed and to stay spiritually on track. For those of you who are spiritually on track, check on other people, and see how they doing spiritually, and maybe you can assist. Maybe you can help them. So that main thing, it's like I'm noticing something on Facebook and in my life lately. I have been going back to the old way that I used to do things, where I would be spiritually okay and I would be reading and studying heavy like I used to. Like I used to before I moved out of my grandma's house, like around that time and maybe a little bit after that. But I don't even know if I can say honestly I've been studying and reading is heavy since I moved in here. I know I was reading a lot. I know I can probably say that, but studying, nah. I don't know if I can say that. Because reading and studying is two different things. But I'm actually studying heavy like I used to, which is it's been rare, but it's good to go back to. And now I'm getting back into learning more Hebrew and getting that back on track. And now I'm doing things that I never thought I would do. So I'm starting to read the Bible in Hebrew now. And it's something that I figured I can do, but it's just something that's a challenge because I don't know what all the Hebrew words mean yet. So it's kind of like English. When you read in English, it's going to be a word you don't know and you look it up. But Hebrew is so many words I don't know. So I can read a whole verse and not understand anything in the whole verse. I'm like, well, I read it. But what did I just read? So let me get the main thing out the way though. So the main thing I'm noticing is it's a lot of Facebook false teachings, and or it can be things in that area that people say. They might word things a certain way that can be dangerous. And I'm kind of seeing that again, like I used to when I kind of first started walking with God. I used to see a lot of false teachings on Facebook, and it just frustrated me so bad over time to keep seeing it. And I just, after a while, I just couldn't keep watching it and not do anything. So that's the reason I started teaching, because I just couldn't be quiet. And I just still, I can't be quiet. So it seems like a lot of things for me is just going back to the old way, but a better way. An old way, but if it wasn't a complete good way, a better way. Because I didn't know everything back then, and I still don't now, but I know better. I know better now. I know, like, some things I know better now. Because I was indoctrinated in the past as well. And now that I'm not under all of those indoctrinations, it's like I had to relearn everything that wasn't true at some points due to these indoctrinations that I was under. So that is the main thing out the way. So I'll be doing, my little Facebook posts about what I've learned, and every now and then I'll go live and post videos about something, a book review, or, because those are coming. And we'll see. We'll see. I don't know the future, but I just know right now how things been going. And I guess I'll tell you my spiritual daily goals while I'm here and leave. Because I still gotta go and read a verse in Hebrew and look up a definition in Hebrew. So might as well knock this out. So my daily goals, I got like 4. So one of my daily goals that I came up with, if I didn't tell y'all, my first one was in August 2023. I don't know the exact date. I think it was the 27th. But I had this idea to just try to do as much as I could spiritually for a whole year, which I never thought of. So I'm like, okay. So that's one of my goals. And then it's a spiritual goal though. And then in September 13th, I had another goal. What was that one? Oh, I wanted to read daily for about a year or a whole year. So that's another goal. And I kind of base it off of like at least read 9 verses a day. But at least close to 9 a day. And that'd be good enough. And I've been trying to stick to that. So far I've been sticking to those. Well, now another one, I have been wanting to read the Bible in Hebrew for a long time, but never did it. And so somewhere, I think in September, or was it in October? I think it was in October this month. I had a goal to just start reading at least 1 verse a day in Hebrew. And I started that. So the problem with it is when I do read it in Hebrew, some verses I won't know any of the words in the verse. And if I don't, that means that everything I just read, I can't understand anything. I don't know what any of this means. So that means so after a while I developed this idea that at least you should look up 1 word of Hebrew a day along with that. So whatever verse I'm reading in Hebrew, I'll just find a word that I want to learn. Or I can just pick a Hebrew word randomly and just learn it. But either way, God willing, I'll be doing those things every day or, throughout the year. Some of them are daily, some of them are throughout the year, for a year. And for that, the first one that I said, do as much as I can spiritually within a year. I was thinking at the end of the year, just to kind of recap or write down everything that I got done spiritually and just see what all it was. Something I'd never thought about till recently. And I also wanted to share some of these goals with y'all to see if it would give y'all ideas or maybe setting some spiritual goals, daily goals. Maybe you already have. Maybe I'm just late at doing this, but so yeah, I'm gonna get ready to get out of here though. I think I shared all of them, but if I didn't, my bad. But at least y'all know. Now y'all got a little update from me. I'm gonna take my butt. I can't go to sleep yet, but I'm gonna go over here and get this last goal done, then I can tap out. All right, y'all. Peace be to the saints. I don't know when y'all gonna see or hear from me again, but I do have a book review coming up. So it's a book I never did, and I gotta do it soon. So it should be coming up in about a month or two. Hopefully in a month, God willing. We'll see. It's all in God's hands. All right, y'all.